Yes, it's another blissful day. It's another blissful day. You're welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. All right. Welcome to the Global Clusters and welcome to the place of nation building, a place of morals where we learn good things, things that will add value, all right? Things that will help us uh, gain mental resilience, things that will make us thrive. I mean, things that will make us um, connect positively, all right? Accurate knowledge, accurate information, you understand? And every good attribute, all right? Anything that is viable, you understand? So, God is faithful, and I want to appreciate God for keeping every one of us, all right? Only the living can be here right now, okay? So, I want you to be grateful to God, all right? So, I want to appreciate the global president in the person of Ambassador Aziz Adekunle Badmos. Thank you, sir, for all you do. Thank you. Special thanks to the global first lady, all right? Uh, Chief Motrona Badmos, thank you, ma'am. God bless you. And our dear boss lady, Amope, the 001 leader of Genuine Love Revolution. All right. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you. And Clusterian Cyprian Nwako, the 002 leader. All right. I believe he's on transit. We just spoke, and I believe he will be joining us. All right. So without further ado, let's have. Okay, I have not told you about myself. I am Fares. Okay, I am Fares, and I'll be your anchor for today. So go nowhere. Let's have our promo video. All right.
Love is the most powerful force for change. Welcome to the Genuine Love Revolution. This movement is about embracing love, not just as a feeling, but as a transformative way of life. It begins with loving yourself, extends to those around you, and radiates outward to the entire world. Through kindness, empathy, and compassion, we can build relationships that truly matter. This revolution calls us to lead with our hearts, to see the humanity in others, and to create a ripple effect of care and connection. Imagine a world where every act of kindness inspires another, where empathy becomes our daily practice, where compassion binds us together. This is the power of genuine love, and it starts with you. Each small act, every warm embrace, each helping hand, these are the building blocks of a more caring and empathetic society. Join us at Global Clusters as we ignite this revolution of genuine love, inspiring a more caring and empathetic society. Love is the answer, and the Genuine Love Revolution is calling you to action. Visit theglobalclusters.org and be part of this transformative journey. Stay tuned for updates on the revolution, and don't miss a single meeting. They're vital to building the world we all deserve. Let's lead with love, starting today.
All right. Let's lead with love starting today. Please, I need feedback. Please, can you hear me? Because while the promo video was playing, it was fluctuating. Okay. I want to be very sure, so I'll not just be talking to myself. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Tennyson. All right, all right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So I want to welcome everyone once more to Genuine Love Revolution. Genuine Love Revolution. Okay, you can mute now, ma'am. Thank you. There's a feedback from your end. Oops. Okay. So, you know, everyone, okay, let me not say everyone. The word genuine has to do with something that is very real. Okay, it's not a fake. It's the original. Talking about genuine, it has to be the real thing. Okay, you know. Uh, for those of you who know about jewelries, you know that we have those ones that are not the original. You understand? You have fake gold. You understand, and everything is just glittering or just blink, blink, blink or blinking, and it does not mean that it is the real thing. You understand? So we're talking about genuine. It has to be real. Okay, genuine love. Okay, and there's no way we're going to talk about genuine love that we will not talk about giving. You can't love and not give, all right? It's impossible. It's practically impossible to love without giving. If all you do is say, you're always saying, I love you, I love you to somebody. Honestly, I love you. I don't know how I can explain it. Any gift you have never sacrificed, you have never given anything tangible. You understand? Maybe a gift, maybe uh, a car, or maybe clothes, or maybe jewelries, or maybe you understand. And all you do is I love you. You're just using that word, love, 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 and it's deeper than love is deeper than what many of us call love. It's deeper than what we call love, okay? And looking for the best way to express myself. I already said that if you claim you love somebody, all right, you have to give, okay? You don't just say it and you're just saying it year in, year out, or week in, week out, but you don't give. You have never given. You understand? And you cannot love without showing kindness, okay? It's not necessarily money. You have to give money. I hope you're getting me. If you love somebody, yes, that's another way to look at it. If you love somebody, and you should show, you should allow the person uh, uh, see it, though it's not something you can hold on to physically, but it's something that it can be when you show it. There's a way there's a way the person will receive it. If you are mad at someone and you are yelling and all that, there's a way the person will feel. The person will not feel good. The person will just feel, what's happening? Why is this person mad at me? The person will not feel good about it. You understand? So love is very, very broad. It's very, very deep. It's not something that we just want to keep saying without showing a measure of, or without giving, without a measure of contribution, a measure of acts of kindness, little acts of kindness. You understand? Helping somebody out, that's love. Um, somebody who is stranded. You understand? Somebody who is stranded, and you help the person out. You have helped. You have shown love. You know, we have we have so many things or so many ways of showing love, all right? I just mentioned some, okay, but we have so many ways of showing love, all right? So I have this topic for us: love versus money in marriage. And I believe when our relationship coach, as soon as it comes here, he'll be able to um, expatiate, all right, on this topic. Okay, so let me just do the let me just do my beats. Okay, love versus money in marriage. Love versus money in marriage. Real motives, a reflection piece. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about. Imagine this: a young, pretty woman meets an immensely wealthy man and they fall in love, or so it seems. But is it really love or is it money? And how do we, as outsiders, or even as the people, sorry, as outsiders, or even as the people in the relationship, distinguish genuine connection from financial interest? Hmm. This question is not new. Across history and in modern life, there are stories where money and love collide in complicated, often painful ways. Okay, today I want to take us through some true life examples and then draw lessons we can apply so we are more aware of the real motives in relationships. But instead of just talking and just, I want it to be an interactive kind. All right. So quickly, I'd like to ask our amiable clusterian who just joined us. You know, she joined us yesterday and she joined early. You understand? From the beginning of the meeting, she was there and she has repeated it again today. All right. So please permit me to ask you, um, what do you think, or what do you have to say concerning a young man who wants to get married to a wealthy lady? All right. This The man in question, okay, is not, you know, he's just trying to make ends meet. It's not as if he's very well to do or wealthy. You understand? What's your own opinion, ma'am? What do you have to say concerning that? Are you going to say that, oh, okay, he's getting married to a wealthy lady, so he's not going after her because of her wealth? Can you categorically say that this guy is not going after this lady because of her wealth? What are your proofs, or what proof do you have? What is your opinion? So let's have you, then I'll go on as soon as you're done. Please kindly unmute and talk to us. Madam Clarice, are you there? Hello, Madam Clarice, are you there? Yes, I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's from my end. I wouldn't know if our host is able to hear you well, but it's as if you're far away from your device. Hello, can you speak again? Okay, bad network. Okay, all right. Saw a message. I just saw a message. Our host can't hear you as well. Okay, bad network. Okay, 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 okay. All right. So let's move ahead. Who is here again? Let me see. Who is here? Oh, the global president is here. So sorry, sir. It's because I'm using my I had to enlarge it. Okay. You're welcome, sir. That's the global president, Ambassador Aziz Adekunle Badmos, all the way from Turkey. All right. Yes, sir. Please, sir, can you just help us out with the question I asked Lady Clara before I continue? Yes, sir. The global president, sir, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, I'm here. All right, sir. Did you get the question, sir, that I asked Lady Clara? Her network is okay.
Ask the question
Ask
again,
the
please.
question again, please. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, sir. I asked Lady Clara, I said, assuming a young guy wants to get married to a wealthy lady, the guy is not really well to do, you understand? He's just trying to make ends meet, still struggling, you understand? And he's about to get married to a wealthy lady. Okay? He's about to get married to a wealthy lady. What do you think, or what's the first thing that will come to your mind if you were to judge, if you were to give your own opinion about that relationship? What are you going to say about that guy? Are you going to say that he's getting married to her or he's not getting married to her because of her wealth? Are you going to say it is genuine? Ah, no, the guy is getting married because he truly loves her, with or without her money. So he's not going after her because of her money. And the topic is love versus money in marriage. Love versus money in marriage. Real motives, all right, a reflection of peace. So over to you, sir.
All right.
All right.
I- I'm
I'm
actually a bit
actually a
busy
bit busy.
with some delegates from the Federal Republic of Nigeria. However, I'm going to add my voice to this. Love and money. You see, um, although people have a general perspective about things, when you see someone that is a bit less privileged, and again, uh, people identify prosperity by the level of money someone has. They tend to um, judge people by some sort of money and affluence. But uh, poverty is not just about not having money. There are things you need to have that can actually shows that you are not poor. Um, if you enrich your mind enough, and when the people see you, they know that you have what can attract wealth, what can attract money, what people can see and say, oh, we need to do some sort of projects together. You understand? Then you cannot say you don't have what it takes. So it's a bit dicey because, for instance, you see a guy that does not have anything that he's doing, that is trying to get married to someone from an affluent home, and he does not really have that which he's doing. That guy can actually be seen as a gold digger because he does not have what he is doing. But if a guy has what he's doing, he might not have the kind of money that the lady have, and people see that this is an hardworking guy. This is a guy that is putting all his effort. This is a guy that is doing something. He's making effort. He's doing stuff. So they cannot say that that guy is there for the money because they know that the guy is someone that is on his way to the top already. If if the guy is on his way to the top, people can see and it can resonate. They can see the way you walk and they can say, oh, when I was walking, I was not up to this level. So, I remember around 11 years ago or 12 years ago, you know, um, one of our family friend now was a client there. And we were talking and said, the way you are doing, I know you're going to make it in life. You understand? People can see. You understand? There is a way someone that did not come from money will present himself. So you can never say this person is a gold digger. You can never say this person is there for the money. But there's a way that the same kind of person, let me just give an illustration. Two people, no money. One is working on a vision, the other one is working on nothing. The one that is working on the vision and kept working on it every day, doing something about it, people see that this guy is always showing up, trying to make efforts, trying to do some things about what he's supposed to get. That kind of person versus someone that sees that, oh, already I have fiance that come from a rich family, and this my fiance will, you know, their family is quite affluence and is basing everything he wants is supposed to do on that family. So since he's basing what he's supposed to do on that family, everyone can see that this person, what's he working on, is not working on anything. He's always meeting the fiancé to say, oh, my darling, please, can you help me with so thing? Can you help me with so thing all the time? He's not making effort as a man to raise something, despite the fact that whether you're the person you're dating have more money or not, you just need to contribute yours. You just need to do something for yourself. And let them see that you are always showing up, you're always working on something. You understand? It is a no-brainer. It's a real deal. It's something that you cannot push away. You understand? It all depends on the guy, how the guy presents himself, what they perceive about the guy, and what they think about the guy. So it all depends on that person. It all depends on that person. So that is what it's all about. So um, you cannot say, oh, the word we just assume like that. The character, the attitude the guy put forward, um, the credibility he put forward, and the way the guy carry itself, the confidence he put forward, will go a long way to determine whether the guy is a gold digger or not. Thank you very much. By the way, the 002 Genuine Love will soon be joining us. So continue the meeting. Let's dive into it properly. And while you hand over the betting to the 002, I'm actually on transit, as you can see. I'm here and we are having some sort of program with some delegates you know, from the Federal Republic of Nigeria on the international conference that we announced. Thank you very much, Councilor Forest. Thank you, Clarice. God bless you.
Yes, boss. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. We appreciate you, sir. The global president said it's quite dicey, you understand? And I quite agree. Okay, I quite agree with him because we may not be able to tell 100% where you have to know the person. You have to have, of course, you would have observed the person, or you would have um, giving the person a test. Okay, before you be able to say that this person's motive. Okay, this is this person's motive. All right, you would have studied the person, or you would have understudied the person. Okay, so I want us to picture these two people fall in love, or at least that's how it seems. But one has significant wealth. How do you tell whether it's genuine love or financial interest at play? This is a universal question, but it is especially meaningful in the Nigerian or African context, where social status, tradition, and money deeply influence relationships. All right. Yes. Please, as soon as our relationship coach is here, let me know. Okay. Thank you. Master Ginny, welcome. All right. Let me continue. To explore this, let's look at real stories from Nigeria and beyond and draw lessons about love, motives, and what true commitment might look like. Master Junior, our topic for today, okay, it's about love, okay? It is love versus money in marriage. Love versus money in marriage. Real motives, okay? That's what we're talking about. A reflection piece that has to do with Nigerians, Africans, okay? The context of Nigeria and Africa, all right? So that's what's up. So let me continue. The global president just added his voice and he just told us that it's a bit dicey, So in some cases, that's what it is. And in some other cases, that's not what it is, in the sense that let me use his expression. He said, a guy who wants to get married to a wealthy lady, okay, and as long as he has potentials, as long as he's not a lazy person, as long as he has something to bring to the table, then we shouldn't judge him, okay? We should not judge him, because sooner or later he'll he'll get there. All right. Unlike somebody who doesn't want to do anything, he doesn't want to, he's lazy, he doesn't have any value or values he's going to add, he doesn't have, you understand? So, okay, my battery. Oops. So, I have a story I want to quickly share with us. Baby Doe Tabor, a rags to riches, then poverty story. Baby Doe Tabor, a rags to riches, then poverty story. Her marriage to rich silver baron Horace Tabor was glamorous and romantic, but when the money dried up, it tested their bond deeply. All right? And this is something I have experienced. Honestly, I have experienced it. Um, like when I say I have experienced it, I have seen folks, I've seen people, that it happened to. That imagine, because I no longer have money. When the money was there, everything was going fine. You understand, everything was running smoothly. But now, because there's no money, she has decided to pack out of the house. She has decided to leave. You understand? So the story I just shared with you guys, these are true life stories, okay? And it happens, it can happen anywhere. It happens. Okay. Another story I want to share is Barbara Houghton and Alexis Divani. I'm not sure I pronounced that name properly. A classic example of wealth plus manipulation. Alexis married Barbara, one of the richest women, and reportedly lived largely off her fortune. This is another story. All right. This is another story. It happens. It has been happening, and I don't know if we will be able to stop an event like this. Another story, Nomzamo. This is a modern story. A woman who admitted she married for financial security, but said over time her emotional feelings changed. This shows motives can evolve. All right? Motives can evolve. Now, let's come to Nigeria, Nigerian African stories and research. Now, let's bring in through Nigerian African examples to reflect local realities and make the discussion more grounded. Number one, widow trickery. Amudalat Agbola. Amudalat was a widow who owned a boutique. All right. According to her, her husband Agbola tricked her by lying about his status. He said he was a magistrate, but was actually a court registrar. All right. Are we following? She claims he exploited her late husband's property. She claims he exploited her late husband's property, okay? In court, she said she had taken all that she had and wanted to leave her. In court, she said he had taken all that she had, all right, and wanted to leave her, blaming economic recession for problems, okay? This is a clear example of a relationship where financial gain, property, and deception played strong roles. Now let's consider this reflection or lesson. Not all marriages are started with purely romantic intent. Sometimes there is a strategic element. Okay, for someone in her vulnerable position, a widow, the promise of security may have seemed real, but the reality turned exploitative. It highlights how asymmetry in power or information can be very dangerous in relationships. Okay, at this juncture, before I move on, I would like Master Genie to add his voice. That's our 002 leader for Certificate Revolution, all the way from the UK. Master Genie, please add your voice before I continue. I already said I would like it to be an interactive kind of genuine love revolution today, okay? So, Master Genie, please add your voice before I go to number two. You know, the global president talked about a gold digger, you understand? While he was adding his voice, he mentioned that. So that's where we are headed after you, after your contribution. Master Genie, over to you, sir. Hello, Master Genie. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Cluster
Yes,
and
I'm here,
Fares. I
Cluster
was
and
just
Fares.
taking
All
time
right.
to
All
unmute the
right.
system. Sorry.
All right. All right. All right. Okay.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
that
so much for that
wonderful information
wonderful
being shared with
information
us.
being
And
shared with
I
us.
greet
And
our
I greet our
ambassador, Dr.
Fares,
Adekunle
mute
Badmus.
yourself.
I greet our global president, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. Thank you so much, sir, for this great platform. I greet you, sir. Well done. Thank you for all you are doing for humanity. I greet our First Lady, Chief Mrs. Motunraya Badmus. I greet all our OO1s, all the certified OO2s, and every great Colossian on the call, and the ones not on the call. I greet everyone. It's Genuine Love Revolution of the Global Clusters for those who are new to this live stream on YouTube or on Facebook, on TikTok, or any other platform. Thank you for joining us on the Genuine Love Revolution of the Global Clusters, where we say instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, instead of protesting that will not yield any great or actual result, we are saying let us come together on the global clusters to cluster together. We cluster together to prosper together. And on this system, on this platform, we share accurate knowledge and information. We share accurate connection. And on today's revolution, it is the genuine love revolution. And like Cluster Fares have shared with us, and our global president have said, in the place of genuine love, we should make sure that we are giving out the kindness of our heart, the genuine love from our heart for, nothing in return. Because if you're doing any kindness and showing love for anything in return, it means you're a gold digger. Yes, if you're a Christian, the Bible says God is love, love is God. If God has given up our life for free, we breathe in and out for free, then why should we love somebody else because of what we want to get from them? Why can we not love them because of who they are and what we can, you know, deposit or contribute into their life because we love them so that they can be a better person, a better version, or what they do, we support it so that many people can benefit it. Just like we have the Global Clusters platform. The Global Cluster platform now has born the sparkups.org, whereby every one of us can cluster together for free, learn more for free, make audio and video call for free, and you don't even have limited hour like the other platforms. This is where we can share accurate knowledge and information, where we can all learn together, where we can all cluster together. Look at what is going on everywhere now. People are being attacked in the church. A five-star general is being killed. Where is the genuine love? This is the result of gold diggers. People loving people on a not for relationship but transactionship. Love should be about, being caring, being loving, being listening to, your people around you. It doesn't even have to be your husband or your wife. This is this is the heart. We are all humans. We need to show some humanity. We need to show some kindness. If anybody is now breaching that, then they have the government to answer to, if we have a good government. But right now, we all need to go on the genuine love revolution. We all need to come together. Whether you are Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, Kenyan, South African, Ugandan, Congolese, Sierra Leone's, we all need to come together because at the end of the day, we Africans, we are one. We don't need to love each other because of what we want to get from each other. God has given us the greatest gift. You wake up and you're still breathing, and that is the greatest gift. Any other thing is a plus. This world, like the global president will say, will not owe you anything. This earth will not owe you anything. It's left to you to contribute, to leave a good legacy. Thank you, Cluster Fares, for wanting me to chip in my own little bit. I will let you continue now. We all need to show
We all need
genuine
to
love
show
for
genuine
real
love for real
without expecting
without
anything
expecting
back.
any.
We need love and kindness relationship, not love and kindness transactionship. Thank you very much for this great opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you, Master Genie. I was trying to unmute and I was tapping. All right, thank you, sir. God bless you. Number two, husband as gold digger. You know, we have a story of Temitope, one Shobayo case like that. A woman, Temitope Shobayo, asked for her marriage to be dissolved, calling her husband a gold digger. Now let's listen to her complaints. Her husband didn't work and instead leaned on her wealth. She also said he abandoned his responsibilities as a father and that his motivation was more about her inheritance and family wealth than love. Please, we're hearing these stories not because we want to expose anybody, we want us to learn. That's why we gather here, all right? The global clusters is a place of learning. We learn here, we gather here to learn. We don't gather here to scatter homes, we don't gather here to spread bad news, okay? And that's what we do here. We don't want people to have a repeat of history, all right? You don't have to experience something before you learn. You don't have to feel the heat of something, okay, before you learn. You can learn by observation, learn by, something has happened to somebody and you have the privilege of, getting that information. Don't wait for it to happen to you. Okay. So one reflection or one lesson here is wealth is not only attractive to people, it can also create dependency and conflict when one partner doesn't contribute. Okay, so it simply means that I need to contribute, my partner has to contribute, whether you're about to you're just getting into a relationship or you're already married. You have to contribute, you have to play your part. And I love something I heard from our relationship coach sometime last week or a few weeks ago. He said there is no such thing as 50-50. You understand? What if you don't have the 50 and you expect your partner to bring his or her own 50 to the table and he's not able to do it, not because he's lazy, not because he does not want to do that, I mean, give his own 50 or her own 50, but he or she has tried to no avail. So are you now saying the person has not tried, or the person has failed, or the person is a bad person because he has not been able to um, give his own 50 or her own 50%? But it will interest you to note that if you give 20% and the other partner is able to give 80, then we have you have done something. Provided we are mature, provided we have an understanding, a mutual understanding, provided we have a deep understanding that, oh, this is what you're able to bring today, and this is what I'm able to bring, then we merge it, we combine it, and we get the desired result. Tomorrow, if the person that brought 20 today is able to bring 80 tomorrow, fine. Okay. So that's how we should do it. Okay. So, sorry. Okay. So this dynamic challenges traditional gender expectations. This dynamic challenges It challenges traditional gender expectations of men being providers and shows how money can distort relationship roles. Okay. It also raises a warning: being well off doesn't guarantee a partner is responsible or loving. Okay. So it simply means that you have a role to play, the other person has a role to play. Play your role, let your partner play his role. You both you both have to understand each other, okay? And don't pretend about it. Don't I read a story the other time. The guy was pretending, you understand? The guy was pretending, a pretender, and after going into the relationship, the lady discovered, oh, this guy is not what he claims to, you understand, what he claims to be. And that's a serious matter. It's going to take it's going to take serious intervention to make somebody remain in that kind of relationship. When you have lied to your partner, you have lied to somebody who loves you, somebody who has given you his all or her all, has given, has sacrificed, has shown you deep love. You understand? If you, if the person discovers that you have played him or her, or he or she has played the fool, what do you think the person will do? Okay, what do you think? Do you think do you think that person will still want to remain in that kind of relationship? It's going to be very hard. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's going to be very, very hard. So it means we should be genuine. We should not play games. We should not um, uh, we should not deceive our partner. Okay, we should not allow deception. You understand? Or will I say deceit? Oh. So I have another one here: wife's higher income. Research insight. Wives, higher income, research insight. A study done in Benue State, Nigeria, Otukpo local government area, looked at how husbands perceive their wives, how they perceive their wives' higher income. Some husbands reportedly felt insecure, disrespected, or challenged by their wives' financial independence. The research suggests that when a woman earns more, it can shift the power dynamics in the marriage, sometimes creating tension. Okay, and the reflection or lesson I have for us is it's not just about one partner being rich. Even when a woman is richer, money influences relationship dynamics. Okay, financial capability can change how partners relate emotionally, expectations, respect, and contribution shift. For healthy relationships, mutual respect for each other's contribution, whether financial or otherwise, is important. It is very, very important. It's very, very important. Oh, beautiful. I'm glad we have our dear Ambassador Abosede Ko here. And I would like her to add her voice. Yes, ma'am. I don't know if you joined us from. Okay, let me just. I don't know when you joined, but let me just give you the topic for today so you can quickly add your voice. Because I already said I want it to be an interactive kind. All right. This meeting today, that's how I want it to go. And Master Ginny already added his voice. We couldn't hear Madam Clarice very well. I think network, the global president too already added his voice. So that's how we're going to run today's meeting. So the topic is love versus money in marriage. Love versus money in marriage. Real motives. A reflection piece, okay, that involves Nigerians or Africa as a whole. That's the context, okay? That's the angle we're looking at it from, okay? So Ambassador Bosede, Eko, please kindly add your voice, ma'am, as we wind up gradually. Yes, thank you, ma'am. Hello, hello, Ambassador Bosede Eko. Can you hear me? Are you there? Hello, ma. Okay, let me just continue. And so the last one we'll be talking about for today is psycho-emotional effects on children, money marriage in Cross River State. Okay, money marriage in Cross River State. A social study in Cross River State, Nigeria. Is it Becheve or Bekev or something? Obanliku local government area found that money marriage significantly motivated by financial gain has negative psycho-emotional effects on female children in such families. All right. So, according to the study, children suffer emotional abuse, psychological stress, and other negative impacts when they grow up in marriages where financial motives dominate. I would still like Master Genie to add his voice in this area because I believe he has one or two things to say um, here. All right, so let me quickly talk about the reflection or lesson, then Master Genie will add his voice, and that will be it for today. The impact of marrying for money goes beyond just the spouses. It can affect children's emotional well-being. I'll say that again. The impact of marrying for money goes beyond just the spouses. It can affect children's emotional well-being. When transactional elements are more important than genuine connection, the cost is not only monetary but emotional, especially for the next generation. A socially and emotionally healthy marriage should, I beg your pardon, should consider long-term well-being, not just financial status. So that's all I have for now. I want Master Genie to add his voice. We have 10 minutes to go. This is we are 50 minutes into this meeting. We have 10 minutes to go. So Master Genie, please help us add your voice. I just have a feeling that you have something very unique to say.
Thank you very much,
Thank you very much,
Dr. Fares.
Dr. Fares.
Thank you, everyone who has stayed by to listen to us on today's Genuine Love Revolution of the Global Clusters. And as the question goes, I don't believe the transactional relationship or marriage based on money will have any genuine chemistry or communication or commitment, which means there will be a lot of troubles, a lot of things will be affected because a relationship whereby it's only for transaction of the family, you know, that means everybody is fine financially, but everybody is apart emotionally, love wise, caring wise, and that is going to cause a lot of problem. And the thing we need to realize here is one person is not just one person. Remember, the one person has a mother, father, and friends. So if you are in a transaction relationship, no matter how much you hide it, it's going to spread out. And there, the mental side of the relationship will be seen, and everybody will know that there's something wrong with the relationship. So the more everyone is now hiding it or trying to play smart with it, then it will become more of a problem because now the families and friends will be affected. Nothing will be gained. If there is kids in that kind of relationship, the kids will be uh casualty of the problem as well, which does not make any sense, which does not build any nice or bright future for any one of us, as we have all seen from the people that have lived in that kind of life before. And that is why we have the global cluster platform, not just a social media platform, but where we can all cluster together as brothers and sisters, fathers and sons, mothers and daughters, and share accurate knowledge and information with each other like we are sharing on today's Genuine Love Revolution. Don't say the world is a cruel world whereby there's no love at all. No, we all exist every day because of love. Because somebody loved us and created us and gave us the air we are breathing in for free. Could you imagine if it takes love for us to breathe? Yeah? And somebody else is now being in a transactional in relationship, that means there will be less air to breathe for some people, and everything will just be, you know, a total chaos. So, in a place of genuine love, genuine kindness, genuine empathy, genuine, chemistry, there will be a lot of fruitful outcomes. The children will be happy. The kind of community they live in will enjoy from it. As we are learning these days, that community is more than your bank balance. If you have a community in Yoruba, they will say, "Eyan boni lara jasholo." You understand? So we all need each other. The husband needs the wife needs the husband, the father needs the children. We all need each other to make our community thrive. So a transaction relationship will only cause chaos because it's just going to be a one-sided relationship. But a genuine love relationship will be very good relationship whereby everybody is free with each other, open with each other, and connected in a way whereby is beyond words. And there will be chemistry, there will be genuine commitment, and there will be genuine support. We all need to support each other. In a relationship whereby the relationship is based on transaction, there will be less support because the next person will just be thinking, "I've done my part." You understand? But in a genuine love, genuine kindness, genuine empathy, you know, everybody will feel the humanity in the relationship to, answer back to the next person's need or cause or support. So we all need to go on this genuine love revolution whether in our relationship, whether in our friendship, whether in our workplace. We all need to be genuinely kind and lovable. Yes, for somebody to love you, you have to be lovable. So we all need to be a lovable person, somebody that has a open heart, somebody that has great value to share, not selfishness. This world is so cruel now. We all need to be there for each other. So a transaction relationship will only put us where we are right now. Children's being abducted in schools, churches being attacked. It means there is no love. So we all need to come on the genuine love revolution like the global cluster has brought for us now. We all need to go on the genuine love revolution. It's a no-brainer. Yes, everybody is going through one thing or the other. If we all look at our 5 fingers or 10 fingers, I mean, but look at just one hand, whether it is left or right. Look at your fingers. Are your fingers equal? No. Can you cut one for one? No. So transaction relationship is like cutting the long finger to complete the short finger, which means there is going to be chaos. So I thank everyone who has stayed by today. I thank our global president, Cluster Fares, and everybody on the call today. Thank you so much for listening. Let us think about this. We need genuine love towards each other. That's how we can all come together to cluster together and prosper together. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Amazing, amazing. Thank you, Master Genie. Thank you so much, sir. Um, I wouldn't know if Madam Clara, I wouldn't know if she can hear us now. Um, we couldn't hear her well. She has tried to speak like 2 times now, and she hasn't been able to. She unmuted quite all right, but we couldn't hear her. So, Madam Clara, can you give it one more try? If we can hear you, then we will understand.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh, loud and clear. Awesome, awesome. All right, all right, all right.
Okay,
Please
the
go ahead.
network was fluctuating. That's why. Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on your location. I followed you all the way. I heard all you said, but unfortunately, because of the network, you kept it fluctuating, so I couldn't follow up quite clearly.
Oh no, I guess we lost her again. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me try Ambassador Abosede. Hello, Ambassador Abosede. Can you hear me, ma'am? I already beckoned on you. Maybe the network wasn't okay then. Hello, ma'am. Are you there? Can you hear me? Okay. Is the network still okay? Master Genie, please, let me get feedback. Kindly unmute. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Cluster first.
Okay. I think Madam Clara is having a bad network. I think she's having a bad network. So, as we all know that this platform is strictly meant for nation building. We have a mantra. We have our mantra, which is manga. That is MANG and A. The M for make, the A for Africa, the N for Nigeria, the G for great, and the last A for again. You see, Master Genie talked about the killings, something terrible, devastating just happened, and it got me thinking that we need to come to a point that, we have been saying this for some time now. If the government is not ready to do certain things, then how do we help ourselves? How do we help our brothers and sisters What do we do? And that's why we are coming to, that's why we gather to talk about, okay, what can we do? How can I be of help? How can I help you out of a terrible situation? You know, and if we continue to keep quiet, things will never change. Things will remain the same. Things will just be static. Things will just be getting worse. All right. We don't have guns. We're not going to take AK-47s. We're not going to take a machete, and we're not going to chop off anybody's head. But our voice, we have to use our voices. We have to do the needful. We have to reach out to people. We know that okay, these people have what it takes. You understand? We have people that see. It's not everybody in the government that. It's not everybody there that is corrupt. All right. But those that are there that can make a move, that can do one of two things, if we can reach out to them, we have we know how to link up with them. We should link up with them. We shouldn't. We are sick and tired of bad things happening to our brothers, our sisters. Okay, and that's why we're talking about genuine love. Let's show love. Let's not be quiet. Let's not keep quiet. Let's speak up. Okay, let's speak up. Let's speak up and do the needful. All right, let's pick up and do the needful. And I would like to draw the curtain right here. Okay, so let's go back home. Let's go back to our drawing boards and think of something we can do. All right, we already have a platform where we are saying the truth. We are pushing things that are positive, things that are can make people learn morals. You learn morals on our platform, and we have a whole lot of positive vibes or things um, that you can pick from. Okay, so let me just ask us this question: who are we? We are a consortium of professionals, rising technocrats, emerging entrepreneurs, and visionaries united by one mission: to share accurate knowledge that empowers our industries and transforms our future. Another question is, why do we exist? It's important. We have to know why we exist, because accurate information is power. It is the bridge between where you are and where you are destined to be, because authentic connection matters. Who you are connected to determines the opportunities you access and the heights you reach. We are not just another social media platform. This is more than video calls, stories, follows, and likes. We are not just another marketplace. This goes beyond buyers and sellers, okay? Yes, we speak the languages of the world, including our indigenous voices, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, but our purpose runs deeper. Beyond instant monetization lies something greater: a global nation building platform built on 7 revolutionary concepts. We are here to restore and elevate where past revolutions failed, especially as they relate to Nigeria and Africa as a whole. The Global Clusters is Africa's answer to the world, a platform ready to host over 1 billion clusters, each one focused on promoting knowledge, information, and connection at scale. It will interest you to know that it is not an accident. It is not, we are not playing pranks. Yes, we are dealing with real life issues. Okay, so this is an intentional movement and it is immovable. And I would like to say bye for now. God bless you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you very much. Have a nice evening.